Money, 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 money. Money. Twinblast, like most of Paragon's carries or marauders, is all about that money. In this case, the currency of choice is not USD, but CXP, or card experience, and maintaining that money lead or economic advantage is vital as the carry. Their power is derived from money and thus leads to respect. Money, power, respect. Makes sense, right? Now, your primary mission, should you choose to accept, is to be the economic leader in the game. Now, each phase of the game is always different. However, I primarily focus on the same core principles when playing a carry, and in this case, Twinblast. During the early game, which can be anywhere from the first 2 to 15 minutes, farming is so important. Getting last hits on those minions and enemy heroes, aka kills, is vital. Also, very important to stay alive during this time. Too many deaths and you're getting behind in that almighty CP. Any early game hero kills are like that bonus check at work or the Oreo cookies that your mom packed in your lunch that you didn't know about on your way to school. You know what I'm talking about. And you open up your lunchbox, you see those Oreo cookies in there, you go, oh, I didn't know I had these. That's what the early game hero kills are like if you're a carrier, or in this case, Twinblast. By mid-game, which is anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes, most people mark mid-game as the time period when the first tower goes down on either side. You're still farming. You're also looking for opportunities to rotate to team fights. I do so typically after going back to base and then running back to my lane that I plan on going to. I'm looking for opportunities to potentially take advantage of a 2v1 situation or a team fight that's about to unfold. I also look for opportunities to steal enemy farm. If you win a team fight or some type of skirmish, there's an opportunity to make the most out of that opportunity. So you go to their jungle, get some kills. Now you got to be careful because respawn timers are typically low, so you don't want to be hanging around on their side of the map, or you could be warding, you could be placing deep wards. That's another great objective to do. Or pulling jungle minion camps and stuff like that, buffs, you know, the mid lane buffs, in some cases raptors, are all good things to do if you get those mid-game skirmishes in your favor. Again, you want to stay alive. By late game, which is typically, I would say 30 to 60 minutes into the game, you should be the top dog styling on the competition. If it's a dead even match, it's likely you and the other team's carry are neck and neck as the economic leaders in the game. Could be the mid laner as well, up there with you guys, but you should be right there, smack dab at 1 or 2 on your team, and 1 or 2 when compared to the other team as well. Now is your time to unleash the beast. The majority of your moment-to-moment action should be looking for great opportunities to engage in team fights with your teammates and possibly taking or prime when the opportunity arises, and obliterating inhibitors or the core. Pushing tier 2s kind of happens during mid-game, but can also happen in late game as well. If you want a general barometer for success, you're really killing it if you're gaining about 2 CP per minute, which puts you at about 60 card experience points by 30 minutes. Now that's very difficult to maintain. My general gameplay, I'm anywhere between 45 and 60 card points by 30 to 35 minutes in the game if I'm really doing well, or even I would say playing at a moderately high level. And I maintain about a 60% win rate with Twinblast. So if I'm really feeling myself, I'll be at 60 by 30-35 minutes, but that probably means we grab raptors a couple times and they let me get all the last hits. We want some team fights. I'm leading in kills. I got some early game kills. There's a lot of things that kind of lead to being right about at 60 at 30 minutes, but it is possible. I have done it before. That is my general game plan for Twinblast when going into matches. You can apply that to a lot of other carries, but when I'm thinking about Twinblast, I have a early game set of rules, principles that I'm trying to execute on. Then mid game, I'm trying to follow the same thing, and then late game, same general rule of thumb. Now, They are going to vary depending on what hero enemy hero or team composition I'm facing off against. So I might talk about that in a separate video, but I want to throw that out there. I'm going to start bringing forth these game plans that I go into and mindsets that I have per hero and trying to help people get better. So hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time, money, power, respect. Later.